This Sword Soul list is absolutely broken. If you play it, your opponents are gonna want to go home and cry. You're gonna see in my list, this is a 60 card list inspired by Pack. Pack actually dropped a video on Bystial Swordsoul, and his idea, really what kind of opened my eyes to how good Swordsoul can really be in Master Duel, is the fact that you can run 3 Protos. 3 Protos is extremely broken. I don't know if any of you had the chance of playing against Protos in the TCG, but this card pretty much just stops your opponent's turn, flat out. And it's really good in Master Duel because, for example, you summon Moye, it gets impermed, you chain Heavenly Dragon Circle, and you can search Protos. The Moye becomes banished material for the Protos. All the Sword Souls are different names. I mean, all the Sword Souls are different attributes. And I also run different hand traps with different attributes with the sole purpose of using it as banished material for my Protos. As you see here, we have Effect Veiler. Honestly, I would prefer to run Imperm, but Veiler's just extra material in the graveyard. We do run the 2 Kurikara. This is really good when you see it. Only thing is, it's a little hard to play because you need your opponent to play into it. But facing against big boards like Sprite and Tearlament, they're gonna be activating monster effects like crazy. And there's been a couple times where Kurikara has definitely won the duel. It's just I don't see it that often. This is a 60 card deck. We run the 3 Max C. I feel like that's necessary. 3 Ash, I feel like that's also necessary. 2 Ghost Bell, really good. When Ghost Bell comes in, it really comes in hard. It really saves my ass against the Brandon match. You just this on Lubellion and they pretty much have to pass their turn. So that's really good. I do run the 1 Fire Tenyi just so I can have another fire type. I would love to run the water, but I just rather have a fire because Moye is already 3 water and so are the tokens. So it's kind of like running 6 waters in the deck. The 2 Taye necessary for 60 card. 3 Ecclesia, of course. 2 Longyun, sadly. Then a Bystial package. I don't run a huge Bystial package. I like the hand traps, so I'm running the hand trap variants, and I only want 1 Lubellion. But besides that, it's just 1 Magnum Hut, 1 Druid Worm, 1 Baldrake, and 2 Sarnir. I run the 2 Sarnir because I do run the Branded Regrain and I do run Branded Regained and Branded Beast. I'll get into that a little bit down when I get there. Destrudo, man, I hate giving up like 4,000 life points, but when your turn is stopped, and you can get Yazi out and then Taye, it's pretty good. Vishuda, 3 is a must. Ashina, 3 is a must. This is a 60 card deck. Lubellion, I really like how this card is actually turning out. It's just a really big body to get on the field, and it can kind of catch your opponent off guard. It's an extra Sword Soul name, and even Tearlaments are running Bestials right now, so this is gonna get summoned out a lot, and it's really sticky. You put him in your graveyard, he can get summoned back out whenever. He does really good against the Labyrinth matchup because Labyrinth, you know, as long as their Lady Labyrinth doesn't go off, then this card will probably save your ass a couple of times. Really good. 3 Protos. He's dark. Everything, I swear, everything else in Yu-Gi-Oh is dark. Completely stops Tearlaments, which is like really good. I do get snowed a lot, so when graveyard, when the graveyard starts picking up, you have to conserve your resources, so you have to be pretty careful. 3 Desires. People say it's a break to run 3, but in a 60 card, it's kind of free. It does suck when you desire and drawn to another desires though, which is a big possibility when you run it at 3. And then Triple Tactics Talent at 2. I can't tell you how many times I Triple Tactics Talent to draw 2 and then draw into desires to draw another 2. Like it's pretty good. 3 Emergence, the Rhoda of Sword Soul. Regained is really good. I really like Regained. 2 Call By. Recently put in the Cross Out. I haven't even seen it yet. 1 Imperm just because it doesn't hurt to have Imperm in the main. Imperm's a really good card. 1 Blackout and Beast Oh my god, guys. I can't tell you how many times I've drawn to this card. This card is a one of in my 60 card, and I cannot tell you how many times it ends up in my hand. I really want to cut it because I did end up cutting Lobelian to one. I'm not really too dependent on the continuous. Um, so I'm definitely gonna look into Beast. It definitely comes up cool, like when it does come up, but it's not really doesn't really change the tide of the game. Two Yazi because the Bestials are really good. Um and then with Adhara at 3, a lot of times you can go into it. Also, the Destrudo route, Destrudo always is like an automatic Synchro 7. So he's really good, especially if they neg all your resources and then all you have left is Yazi. Then you can go Taye and then hopefully banish something from the graveyard and you know the drill. Boxia is really good. I wish I could run it at 2, but with Yazi at 2, it's just not enough space. Draco Berserker, you put up this card against Labyrinth, you win. Shishao, amazing card. Xiao Feng, I don't go into Xiao Feng as often as I would like to. Honestly, I've been playing for Swordsoul for so long, and I still don't know what this card does. Baron de Flor, can't run the deck without Baron. Sheng Ying, Beat Stick, Sinister Sovereign, actually really good against Tearlaments. Because if you banish that Scream, that hurts them a lot. Psychic and Punisher, I don't know how I feel about this card in Swordsoul. I've never pushed for game with it. But I mean, there's an argument to run Dragite instead of this. I might end up doing that just because the 11 route is a little wonky. But I can't wait for Chaos to come out. Chaos should be coming out in August, and yeah, that's gonna be fun. This is definitely gonna take the Chaos slot out when that comes out. 3 Monk. Yeah, sometimes two is usually enough, but sometimes it's not enough. And it's nice to have that 3rd Monk. And then Shaman. Shaman is really, really good. Really, really good. Sometimes Shaman saves your ass. So that's really good, guys. I really like Swordsoul. I really like how it's doing in the Master Duel meta right now. Alright guys, well that has been it, me going over the deck. If you did enjoy the little highlight clip or you did enjoy me talking about it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me make myself big really quick. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the Yu-Gi-Oh house if you want to see more Yu-Gi-Oh content. Peace.